Have you ever felt like someone still thinks about you, even though they never say it out loud? Sometimes people miss you deeply, but pride, fear, confusion, or emotional walls stop them from admitting it. And psychology shows that emotions often leak out through behavior long before words are spoken. In this video, we'll explore 7 psychological signs someone misses you even if they try to hide it. And number 7 is one of the strongest signs of all. Sign 1. They keep finding small reasons to contact you. When someone misses you, their brain looks for emotional connection. So instead of directly saying "I miss you," they create random excuses to reach out. They might send a meme, ask a question they already know the answer to, or suddenly check in about something unimportant. Psychologists call this proximity-seeking behavior. It's the mind trying to maintain emotional closeness without appearing vulnerable. What makes this powerful is consistency. If someone repeatedly finds little reasons to contact you, especially after distance or silence, there's often an emotional attachment still active beneath the surface. Because people rarely invest energy where they feel emotionally disconnected. Sign 2. They watch you quietly from a distance. One of the clearest signs someone misses you is silent attention. They may stop texting, stop calling, but they still watch your stories, like old photos, or suddenly appear online after you post something. Why? Because emotionally attached people struggle to fully disconnect. Even when they avoid direct communication, their curiosity remains emotionally tied to you. Psychology refers to this as monitoring behavior. It often happens when someone wants to feel connected without risking rejection. And sometimes, the quieter they become publicly, the more emotionally active they are privately. Sign 3. They bring up old memories. When people miss someone, the brain naturally revisits emotionally meaningful moments. That's why they suddenly mention old jokes, shared experiences, or memories from the past. It may seem casual on the surface, but psychologically, nostalgia is deeply connected to emotional longing. Memories become emotional bridges. And when someone repeatedly brings up the past, they're often trying to recreate the emotional feeling they once had with you. Especially if those memories appear during moments of distance or emotional tension. Because people usually revisit emotional memories when they don't want the connection to fade. Sign 4. They react emotionally to your absence. Sometimes the biggest sign someone misses you is how they behave when you pull away. They may become unusually quiet, irritated, cold, defensive, or suddenly more attentive. Why does this happen? Because your absence creates emotional discomfort. Psychologists understand that emotional attachment affects the nervous system. When someone important becomes distant, it can trigger anxiety, emotional imbalance, or even fear of losing the connection completely. And often, people who cannot express vulnerability directly will express it indirectly through emotional reactions instead. The truth is, indifference looks calm. Strong emotional reactions usually mean strong emotional investment. Sign 5. They randomly reappear after silence. Have you noticed how some people disappear, then suddenly return out of nowhere? That pattern is more psychological than most people realize. When someone misses you but struggles with emotional conflict, they often pull away to suppress feelings, but eventually reconnect when the emotional distance becomes too uncomfortable. This creates a push and pull cycle. They may vanish for days or weeks, then suddenly message you like nothing happened. Not because they forgot you, but because emotional attachment rarely disappears as quickly as people pretend it does. And many people reconnect the moment they fear the emotional bond is fading permanently. Sign 6. Their friends or social circle mention you. Sometimes emotions leak through other people before they're admitted directly. Their friends may suddenly bring up your name, ask about you, or hint that the person still talks about you when you're not around. Psychology calls this indirect emotional expression. When people suppress feelings, those emotions often surface through conversations, behaviors, or mutual social connections. And if your name keeps appearing around them, it usually means you still occupy emotional space in their mind. Because people talk about what emotionally stays with them, even when they try not to. Sign 7. You feel their emotional energy return during silence. This final sign is subtle, but incredibly common. Sometimes, right when you begin emotionally detaching, they suddenly reappear, contact you, or start showing unusual attention again. Why? Because emotional bonds create psychological awareness. Humans are highly sensitive to emotional shifts, especially in close connections. When your energy changes, when you stop chasing, stop reacting, or emotionally let go, the other person often feels the absence more intensely. And ironically, that's when they begin missing you the most. Not because you forced them to, but because emotional certainty disappeared. Psychology shows that people often recognize emotional value most strongly when they fear losing it. Missing someone isn't always loud. Sometimes it appears through silence, attention, emotional reactions, and behaviors people don't even realize they're showing. And often, the people who miss you the most are the ones struggling hardest to admit it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more psychology-based relationship insights every week. And comment below, which sign stood out to you the most?